So the Mavic 3 and the Mavic 3 CINE Premium has been on the market for a year now. And now 1 year later, we finally have a less expensive Mavic 3. The Mavic 3 Classic. It's been officially launched and is now available on their website, so you can go and check it out and buy it. Watch the trailer and specs comparison with the Mavic 3 Standard and the CINE Premium version. But this Classic version looks just as impressive as the more expensive Mavic 3 models. But if you plan on buying the Mavic 3 during the holiday shopping season to potentially save some bucks, you might be thinking, which one should I actually get and which one should I actually go out and buy now that we have 3 versions of the Mavic 3. Which one do you actually need and which one did I get after waiting about a year now to see a cheaper version? Which one did I actually end up with? So in today's video, I want to talk to you about the 3 different models, and hopefully at the end of this video, you will have a better understanding of which one to go out and get. So after a year now, we have 3 different models. The DJI Mavic 3 Standard with the standard controller, the Fly More combo, and the CINE Premium combo with the RC Pro. And for the latest release, the Mavic 3 Classic with the new DJI RC controller. So really quickly, what do you actually get and what is the differences between the 3 models? Thinking, what should I actually get? Should I get the Classic, Standard, or the CINE Premium version? And should I be adding in for a Fly More combo or the Fly More kit? So just a quick look through the different options here. So the Fly More combo, the differences between the Fly More combo and the Standard version is that you're gonna get 3 batteries. So 2 extra batteries from the single battery you get from getting the Standard version. You're also gonna get a battery charging hub, a set of ND filters from ND4 up to ND32, and a carrying bag. All these are expensive additions if you purchase these separately. So a Fly More combo or kit will always give you the better price. So if you think you'll end up needing some ND filters, some spare batteries, and a charging hub, it's well worth getting them as a combo altogether if you have the option to do so. Or you can drop the combo and go straight for the Fly More kit, which gives you the 2 extra batteries as well as spare propellers and a charging hub, and of course the Fly More kit shoulder bag. But there's also some differences between these 2 add-ons, the Fly More combo and the Fly More kit. The Fly More combo gives you the ND filters, which is highly needed for better imagery, but the Fly More kit gives you the DJI card charger. So here it's more like give or take. What do you need the most to get started, and also taking the price into consideration. With the Classic and the Fly More kit, you also get the new DJI RC controller, which I'll come to in a bit. Now, that CINE Premium model, this brings you 2 extra batteries as well, and you're also gonna get that Apple ProRes 422HQ file support with a 1 terabyte built-in SSD and the DJI RC Pro Smart Controller. But do you actually need that if you're not making a lot of money flying your drone and doing this full-time? If you look at the CINE Premium combo, it has a price tag of €4,959, and the RC Pro controller alone is €1,029. So if we take the price of the Fly More combo and add the RC Pro controller, we have a price of €3,758, which means that you will be paying €1,200 for that 1 terabyte of SSD and the ProRes. That's really expensive for 2 features that doesn't make a huge difference for a lot of people. The ProRes is well worth mentioning though, and will give you a better image for sure. But if you're not a filmmaker that has this as a full-time job, flying drones and making a lot of money doing so, I can only recommend one of the others with the Fly More kit or as a Fly More combo. I would love to get my hands on the CINE version though. With the Apple ProRes and SSD, it would make editing much easier and convenient. But for me, this is a tool I use in addition to other devices to capture content. And because flying drones isn't really my full-time job, I just don't need it. And I don't think many of you do either. The ProRes and the 1 terabyte SSD is just not worth the extra cost. And I personally would rather take the €1,200 and be getting the Avata or the Mini 3 Pro, which will give me much more flexibility when traveling, and it will also be much more fun flying that Avata FPV drone. So for the classic model, this is the least expensive option of them all because of the downgrade of the camera. It no longer has the telelens, which for some just added to the expenses. And I think a lot of people is in the same boat as me on this one. I've tried the zoom on the different drones, but that's really it. It's awesome at first, but quickly turns into something you barely use, or in my case, never use. So if you know you're not going to be zooming with your drone, it's better to get the classic. It also shoots 5K, so you have a lot of flexibility to zoom in post-production. And for the features, it has the same specs as the Mavic 3 standard, with a 4/3 CMOS sensor, an adjustable aperture of f2.8 to f11, and can shoot 5.1K up to 50 FPS, 4K up to 120, and 1080p up to 200 FPS. It also has active track, avoidance sensors, and all the features we've seen in the previous DJI models. So it has most, if not all, the features you need in a drone to get your business started. It also has the same flight time as the standard model at a maximum flight time of 46 minutes in windless conditions. So in average, you'll end up with something between 33 and 37 minutes, depending on the conditions and how your flying style is. And with the brand new RC controller, which was first announced and introduced with the Mini 3 Pro, you'll have a solid and bright screen to look at. So having the classic being sold with the DJI RC controller is a huge advantage and a big reason to get this drone. And with the RC controller being compatible with the Mini 3 Pro and the Air 2S and also now the Mavic 3 Classic, you have 3 drones working with one single controller, which frees up a lot of space and weight for whenever you go on your next travel. Now, as the Classic is coming in at a lower price with the DJI RC controller, it's gonna be the one that I recommend if you're looking to get a bigger drone or to start your drone business. I'm definitely opting in for the classic version, and I will be adding this to my arsenal as soon as I get my hands on it. Now, I think the classic has a huge advantage over the standard and CINE model because it's more of a professional entry-level drone for anyone wanting to take their drone business to the next level, or if they're just starting out, or for those that just wants to go big but still stay small. And since the camera and the flight specs are equal to the 2 previous models, except for the ProRes and the 1TB SSD, it's the perfect drone for anyone wanting to up their video quality. Now, having the RC controller is a massive upgrade if you ask me, and it's the reason it's worth getting this over the standard or the CINE premium models. Now, even though the Air 2S is smaller and now compatible with the DJI RC controller, if you're getting a bigger drone, which is above the 250 gram limit, if you ask me, you might just go for the Mavic 3 Classic. Now, let me know in the comment section below which one would you get and why. Also, let me know if you have any questions related to this drone. All the links will be down in the description below. And with that said, until next time, take care, fly safe, and I will see you in the next video.